Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools, and today we are here to report on the outrageous price increases that you all are reporting to me from Harbor Freight. I've had countless people telling me that they're no longer to shop at Harbor Freight because the prices have gotten so high. I mean, they got rid of the coupons, they got rid of the 20%, all these things going away. We're going to now find out exactly how bad it has gotten over at Harbor Freight because according to you all, it's basically the company's about to go out of business because the prices have gotten so terrible. So what I've done here is I've used the old fact checker here. That is the what do we call it? The archive, the Wayback Machine, web.archive.org. This captures and saves web pages for years and years. So the original company can no longer edit these. These are archives stored somewhere else now on the internet. So you can go back and actually see what the truth is, and we're going to see how bad this has gotten. So what I've got here is I've got the archive capture from August 14th of 2011. That's today. Today is Saturday, August 14th from 2021. So 10 years, one full decade, we've gone back, and we're going to see how Harbor Freight's lost their way over the past 10 years. Now, the first thing we got to check here, we got to go with, is the one that everyone screams about, and that is the 5-drawer rolling cart. So if we go back here and we look at the price here of the old U.S. General 5-drawer rolling cart, there it is. You had one choice, red. That was it. But it was a great cart. It was well made. Had not much about the cart has changed since then. And if we look at the sale price on this is not the regular, the actual sale price, and it's $200. Now, hold on. This is maybe a typo. Maybe this is going to be a fluke, a one-off, because today this cart sells for, well, $240. Well, they're showing $300 was the original. It sells for $216 on sale. Now, if we were to take this price, though, I mean, that's still an increase of $15. Now, granted, the inflation since then is, I think it's 21%. I just checked. So if we took the $200 and we multiply it by 1.21, so this thing should cost $242, and it only went up $16. All right, we'll go into the next one because clearly that's a fluke. All right, next up, how about this? Multi-function power tool. This is the oscillating. This is the simple, basic Chicago Electric plug-in oscillating multi-tool. This is a tried and true tool that I've recommended to people as long as this channel has been doing this. We've been doing this and tracking prices stuff over at Harbor Freight for the last 6 years. And $20, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the price it's always been. It's always been like $20. That's the current one, $20, $20. Okay, so based on just simple math and whatnot, this thing should be $24.20. It's not sure what's going on here. Okay, let's try the next one here. We got here we go. This is the Central Pneumatic 2.5 21-gallon air compressor. This was for the longest time the golden boy of the air compressors over at Harbor Freight. Anytime I would go into a Harbor Freight, somebody would be walking out the door with one of these. I kid you not. Now, the sale price 10 years ago was $160. Now, I know it's been cheaper than that since then because prices, they go up, they go down, they go sideways, all sorts of fun stuff. But $160 is what it was 10 years ago with a list price of $200. Now, here's the thing. This has gone away, and it's getting replaced, but it's still on the website and with the list price. Now, there is clearance, but Harbor Freight doesn't list clearance prices on the website. They just put the list price and clearance price. You have to go into the store to figure out what the manager is going to give you for clearance, but the list price is $149. That's cheaper. All right, moving on. All right, how about the air hose? Here we go, 25 foot in that lovely kind of pinkish color. This is your basic Central Pneumatic air hose. It's $70, $69. This is from 10 years ago. Today, it is $59 and arguably more robust. Okay, moving along. How about this? Circ saw. We're getting the power tools, handheld power tools. This is definitely where Harbor Freight's slipping here. This is the middle of the road standard. This is the one that everyone picked up for years and years and years. 7 1/4 circ saw with laser was $50 on sale for $40. Today, this thing will cost you $40 list. Huh. All right, next up, how about this grinder? 6-inch bench grinder with gooseneck lamp. Normally $50, on sale for $45. Now, they've clearanced all these out, so the one that's replacing it, clearly it's going to be more expensive, and it is. It's $54.99. Now, it doesn't have the gooseneck. It's got the built-in LEDs on each wheel, so it is still a 6-inch grinder. It's still lit, everything else, and it has gone up quite a bit. I mean, $45, and it's now $55. That's gone up $10 in 10 years. That's like $1 a year, folks. That is unreasonable if you ask me. But let's look at inflation on that. $45 times 1.21. It should be $54.45. All right, moving along. Okay, I know this is not going the way we thought it was going to go, because clearly, based on all of you who've been screaming at me that I must be shilling for Harbor Freight because I'm not calling them out over these prices, and you guys are all angry about it, and I must be missing something even though I've been tracking the prices for 6 years and do this stuff every single day. Clearly, the bear's wrong. We're going to prove how you're right. So we got the Drill Master here. This is the variable speed drill saw. This is your basic Drill Master. That was the cheapo basic bargain basement. Come and get a deal. This is the kind of thing you buy for one job. It lasts through the job. You got a good deal on it. So $20. Today, this thing sells for $20. Okay. Now, it's on clearance. This is, again, it's a clearance time because it's going away. And we're going to talk about the clearance thing here at the end. But these are getting replaced. They're either getting turned into Bauer or getting turned into Warrior tools. So we'll have to see if the Warrior tool that replaces it. Clearly, it will be like $50 or $60, I'm sure. All right, how about this? 10 amp, 120 volt demo hammer. That's $150. That's the sale price, down from $180. This thing has got to be way more expensive these days. In fact, I don't even think they have the Chicago Electric. I think they stepped it up to the Bauer. So clearly it's going to be a whole lot cheaper. Okay. Next up, how about this? The 12-inch sliding compound miter saw with laser guide. This is the basic Chicago Electric. This thing was a workhorse for them. One of the top selling items that they ever had. It was $170. And they replaced this. This is going away, and they replaced it with the Admiral, and the Admiral sells for $200. Well, list price on this guy was the sale price. List price was $200. Now, okay, there were sale prices. They did go down. They did go cheaper. I will give you that, but it's also not nearly the same quality saw. All right, how about this? Chicago Electric recip saw. I've talked about this saw for years and years and years. It was $40. The list sale price was $25. That was $20 saw, because I mean, I've been talking about this thing for years, and it's always been, still it's $22.97. All right, next up, drill. Here we go. This one I know has gone up in price. It has gone up quite a bit because they replaced it with the Warrior. It's almost the same heat gun, $13. There's the Warrior version. It's $17. Gone up 40 cents a year. That said, at $13 times 1.21, it should be $15.73. And there, clearly, it's $1 over just the inflation. So even though they've somewhat updated it, made a new tool, they've added $1 profit to them. How dare they? All right, here we go. 1/2-inch variable speed. This has been a great drill for people. Just, you need a drill. You don't need cordless. You just want to do stuff around the house, around the shop. This is a workhorse drill, 1/2-inch metal chuck. It's got the stabilizing handle on it, $30. This is now... Okay, moving along. The 5-inch drill press. The 5-inch drill press. We got to talk about the 5-inch drill press. So on sale, because they were always on sale, right? So $70. With inflation, that should be now $85, because it was $70 and now it's $75, and that's not even the sale price. All right. I know the bear's wrong. The bear's wrong. You guys have told me the bear's wrong. We're going to prove it. Here we go. We got the workbench. It's $160 on sale, and now it's $140. Okay. How about the generator? Here's a generator. This is one thing Harbor Freight they've gotten the new Predator ones. Everything's got super expensive with the generators. Here you got this 7,000 max watt generator that was $600. On this one, we're looking at $600, even with, if we were to give them the benefit of inflation, that should be $726. I don't think they don't have a 7,000 anymore, so we got to step up. We'll look at the 9,000. That'll be way more expensive, right? It'll be 726 or 789. That's not that much. That doesn't even, no, because it's 9,000 others. All right, well, here we go. Engines, Predator engine. This is the classic, the 99cc. It's $110, and it's sale price is basic price is 140, sale price is 109, basic 140. Its sale price is usually $100 on this. It's technically cheaper. How about the 212? The 212, it's normally 180 on sale for 150. It's regularly priced 150. Guys, I don't know what's going on here. Clearly the internet is broken or something. I'm going to put a link to this so you can go and find it. In fact, you can just go to, if you don't trust me, you can go to web.archive.org. You can look it up yourself. We got the old Chicago Electric portable bandsaw. It's the one that looked like this here. It was a frail little thing, but it did its job okay. Normally $100. It was on sale for $80. So let's see, $100 times 1.21. It should be around 121 if they just stuck with inflation. I think it's probably more than that because they upgraded it to the Bauer. It's 130, and it's significantly more robust and more reliable. And yeah, anyway, so that's an increase of less than $1 a year. All right, how about Welders? 110 amp flux core welder was on sale price. Sale price $200, regular price $250. Now, they've been known for welders for years. We got the new Chicago Electric was 140. That's like way cheaper. All right, the beer's been leading the sarcasm on kind of thick. All right, and for a good reason, because a lot of you sound like a bunch of Chicken Littles, and for grown men and women, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm going to be honest. And if I upset you with saying that, maybe instead of getting angry at the bear, maybe you should be angry with yourself for acting like that. Maybe you should take a look and go, am I really comparing real world prices versus, you know, what's going on across the board versus cherry picking select items? Now, here's honesty. When we look at this, there is some scary things going on. This is the clearance section over at Harbor Freight. We can see the die grinder went away. It's now that $40 die grinder went away, and they've replaced it with a Hercules die grinder that is far more expensive. But, you know, we don't know, is this stuff going to be replaced with Warrior stuff? Is it going to be upgraded to Chicago Electric? We don't know at this point what's going on with this. But there is a lot of the old tried and true stuff that is on clearance. The question is, when it gets replaced, what is it going to get replaced with? And is that going to be affordable? And I tell you what, I will stay on top of this. And if Harbor Freight pulls a bait and switch and all the super cheap stuff goes away, then that's going to be an issue. But as we can see here, you know, we saw several times where they had replaced it and it wasn't more expensive than it was before. I mean, you look at the, what was it we had here? The heat gun. That thing, it got replaced. There was nothing terrible there. How about the demo hammer? That thing was $150, and it got replaced by an upgraded Bauer for $109. So sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Across the board, when we look at these numbers in general, I just don't see the drama. You know, if you want to get your drama on, you want to be the alarmist alpaca, that's up to you. But the bear here, we go by math, we go by facts. That's what we're dealing with here. If you think I'm wrong and you want to rip the bear a new one, go down in the comments and let's go at it. I'd love to see it. But if you're going to cherry pick one item here, I'm looking across the board, okay? There's always going to be an issue with one item. I can find one exception here. I can find one exception here. And if your argument is the exception then and not the rule, then you don't have an argument, okay? Anyway, while you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button. Or don't, or hit the thumbs down. I don't care. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, because if you're going to be angry with the bear, you don't want to miss any of the other comments, because with all my other haters out there. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, come on, say it with me. Shine on.